Let me show you how to turn your vocals from this.
I know you're scared sometimes, don't know if you're wrong or right. You've been doing things you never thought you'd do, taking it day by day. It seems like you lost your way. Even when you win, it still feels like you lose.
Into a powerful and upfront vocals like this.
I know you're scared sometimes, don't know if you're wrong or right. You've been doing things you never thought you'd do, taking it day by day. It seems like you lost your way. Even when you win, it still feels like you lose.
Hi everyone and welcome back. It's important in today's music, with genres like pop, EDM, rap, hip-hop, and even rock, practically any genre of music, to have your vocal powerful, upfront, and every word in a sentence standing out, clear and intelligible. But how do we achieve this? Well, step one, and the most important thing, is capturing that vocal correctly, the way we envisage how it's going to end up. That includes choice of the microphone technique, how well the vocalist is experienced using the microphone, and any processing between the microphone and your mixer or audio interface, and how it's captured in your DAW. You miss out in any of those steps in that process, then you either miss out the whole thing, or you'll make it really hard later on to achieve the final result. And step two, a lot of time and hard work put in to achieve that result. There is no magic plugin, there is no magic process. That magic is the time and the experience that you have to put into that vocal to make it powerful, upfront, clear, and intelligible. And in this video, I'm going to show you some of the basics. And I hope once you learn how this is done, you can of course expand that knowledge and understanding and experience into your next project and the following project, and keep practicing to get more experience with it. So what is the secret? Well, let me show you. The main secret ingredient is clip gain automation. I've got the project in Cakewalk by BandLab. You can just about see the clip gain. Let me enable it for you by clicking Clips, Clip Automation, and Gain. So now we can actually see all the dots. So what this does is adjust the gain of the clip before anything, before it goes to your plugins, before it goes to your fader. This is pretty much like a manual compression. And the good advantage is that, unlike compressors, you are not modifying any of the transients. All you're doing is changing the gain of the clip from one section to the next. I can tell you this is a time-consuming process. Even if you are experienced, it would still take time because you can need to adjust the gain of each of the sections, each of the words that we are sort of trying to adjust the gain of, so that we have consistent level throughout the song. Not only that, we're going to keep listening back to making sure that it still sounds natural. We haven't altered the characteristics of the singing, the emotions, and all of that. So we have to take that into consideration as well. That's what I said. You need a lot of practice to gain a lot of experience in doing this. What you see here is virtually a rough clip gain automation that I have done for this demonstration. If this was a real project, I would spend a lot more time. There'd be a lot more editing in this clip to achieve my result. And what this does is that when we apply our compressors, we will still need compressors, at least one or probably two compressors. The compressors will be working very lightly, probably doing no more than 1 dB or 2 dB of gain reduction at max. And we will see that in just a moment. But the vocal will actually sound clear and upfront. So let me open up the clip gain automation enabling read and write option just here, and we use this show hide clip properties, and automation read for the clip is right there. At the moment it's disabled, so let's have a quick listen.
I know you're scared sometimes, don't know if you're wrong or right.
We can hear some words really too low. We can tell that from, especially when we zoom into the clip, like that word there and all these two words, they're really low. Hence you can actually see my automation is increasing those. Let's have a listen again.
I know you're scared sometimes, don't know if you're wrong.
And let's turn on the automation.
I know you're scared sometimes, don't know if you're wrong or right.
Now that sounds more consistent to me.
I know you're scared sometimes, don't know if you're wrong or right. You've been doing things you never thought you'd do.
So that's the main thing. Once we've got this, the rest is quite easy. Of course, I'm not going to go in too much in detail what I have done. And let's open up the mixer and I'll show you the two compressors that I've used, one to take care of peak and one to level it. I can just see a lot of people already stop watching this video because they've got the secret. But if you're still here, hang around because I will show you a few other techniques as well, not just slapping on a compressor and expecting it for it to work. There are a few settings in the compressor you need to know how to use to make sure that the upfront and clear vocals are still achieved. Otherwise, if this was helpful, make sure you give me a thumbs up and I'll see you in the next video. And everybody else, let's follow on. The first compressor in this example I'm using is TDR Kotelnikov, but again, you can use any compressor. The reason I've used this compressor because of its fast attack and fast release and transparency. So let's have a listen to what I've done. Again, I've chosen 1.6 milliseconds for this vocal. Of course, for every vocal, this will be different. But as far as the release peak, I've got it as fast as I can. And for the RMS release, I've came up with 84 milliseconds. And I have done a video about how to find out the attack and the release times for an audio signal. I will try to link a card or in the description if you want to learn about that. Again, ratio 2.1, nothing hard. You're just going to capture those tiny peaks and reduce the gain by no more than 1 dB with no makeup gain. Let me turn it on and let's have a listen.
I know you're scared sometimes, don't know if you're wrong or right. You've been doing things you never thought you'd do. Taking it day by day, it seems like you lost your way. Even when you win, it still feels like you lose. I wish that you could see what I see. You're so much stronger than what you think.
Now, as you saw, it's even below 1 dB of gain reduction. Just taking care of the peaks because we already manually compressed the vocals. Of course, further adjustments may be necessary later on as we listen the vocal within the mix and the context of the rest of the song. I'm using my favorite Frontier to level things up. I've selected a release of fast release. I'm using the mid signal because it's vocal, it's mono anyway. And let's see what this does for the vocal.
I know you're scared sometimes, don't know if you're wrong or right. You've been doing things you never thought you'd do.
As we can see, it hardly moves the needle until it comes with some loud parts, and it's trying to reduce no more than minus 12 dB of gain reduction to level things out nice and easy.
I know you're scared sometimes, don't know if you're wrong or right. You've been doing things you never thought you'd do.
Both of them off.
I know you're scared sometimes, don't know if you're wrong or right. You've been doing things you never thought you'd do.
You didn't hear much difference? That is fine because that's the whole idea. Should not actually change any of the level if you do correct level matching. Let's put them on again.
I know you're scared sometimes, don't know if you're wrong or right. You've been doing things you never thought you'd do.
Okay, so that is as much as I've done. Again, there is no EQ, just compression at the moment. The next, to get that nice, really great vocal effect, I am sending the vocals to my delay. And this is my Sonatus delay, so it's going to my delay as an auxiliary right here. And I'm just using the Sonatus delay. And here are the settings. Let's have a listen.
I know you're scared sometimes, don't know if you're wrong or right. You've been doing things you never thought you'd do. Taking it day by day, it seems like you lost your way.
And then after that, I'm sending the delay into a reverb. So this way, it gives the vocal really clear. That means there's no reverb until the first delay, if that makes sense. Let's have a listen to that one. Enabled as well. And here is the setting for it.
I know you're scared sometimes, don't know if you're wrong or right. You've been doing things you never thought you'd do. Taking it day by day, it seems like you lost your way. Even when you win, it still feels like you lose. I wish that you could see what I see. You're so much stronger than what you think.
Turn off the...
No sleep, cause if you do, then you dream nightmares, but I'll be there for everything.
On again.
Just think of me.
Okay, let's listen all that in context with the rest of the song.
I know you're scared sometimes, don't know if you're wrong or right. You've been doing things you never thought you'd do. Taking it day by day, it seems like you lost your way. Even when you win, it still feels like you lose. I wish that you could see what I see. You're so much stronger than what you think. No sleep, cause if you do, then you dream nightmares, but I'll be there for everything. Just think of me. When your heart is raced and racing at the speed of light.
And that last bit you heard is the unprocessed vocal, which has no clip gain automation and no compressors and everything. And you can tell the difference, the sound, how it differs. A lot of words just disappear, especially when the music come in. And that's when the clip gain automation is really important to bring out those words that are too low to be heard on top of the music. And adding a compressor really alters the characteristics of the sound, not just bring everything up with the makeup gain. And as you can see, we don't have any makeup gain because that is already controlled. And that is one of the ways how we can achieve clear and upfront vocals using clip gain automation and the correct compressors with the correct settings.
I know you're scared sometimes, don't know if you're wrong or right. You've been doing things you never thought you'd do.
If this video was helpful, make sure you give me the thumbs up. And please do subscribe if you like this kind of content. And hit that bell as well. And as always, thanks for watching and have a great time making music. And I'll catch you in the next video. Cheerio, guys.
No sleep, cause if you do, then you dream nightmares, but I'll be there for everything. Just think of me.